started on one of my parents from Michigan who's at an ECNL club, and how much money it's costing them to play in the ECNL. I also have players in Michigan in the DA that's been through the DA. I have players here in Western New York that's ECNL and also play DA here. And the thing is, there's some clubs that don't include team travel and team meals and team hotels in their costs, and some clubs do. And the teams travel together, and teams eat together, and they stay together, and they take a couple of chaperones and stuff. And if I was a director of coaching of an ECNL club or a DA club, I would do team travel as much as possible to take away the costs that these parents go through. The parents, for instance, in Michigan, they had a weekend in St. Louis. They had a weekend in St. Louis, and the following weekend, they had to go to Chicago. And they told me that they're spending $1,000 a weekend through gas, food, and hotel, and anything that they want to do outside, outside of team activities and games and whatnot. And that adds up. I mean, you go on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those away trips, you're racking up $1,000. Same family, they're going to Arizona, or they're not going to Arizona, they're going to Florida for a showcase coming up here. And that's going to be more of $2,000. They're also going to South Carolina. And it just adds up and adds up and adds up. There's a club here in Western New York where it's a flat rate, and that includes travel, and that includes transportation from Western New York to the games, and food and hotel. And if the parents want to go and watch those games, it's up to them. But they're staying at a different hotel, and they, pay their own way. And I think that's the way forward in this country of the higher clubs, of the ECNL and the DA clubs. Because if you don't do that, it gets pricey. It gets up to $10,000 easily. My old club, Vardar in Michigan, easily. It's easily costing parents $10,000, including club fees and then all the travel fees, and the plane tickets and the gas money and everything. So again, if I was a DOC, I would include that type of travel. Maybe not every trip, but half, 75% of trips, absolutely. And it's good for team building, and it's good for really developing a club atmosphere rather than just a collection of teams that wear the same uniform.